Alright guys, I've been thinking, and if you've read the title of this video, then you obviously know that I've been thinking, because I'm questioning the lifespan of our favorite game, ROBLOX Arsenal. Now, in this video, I'm going to bring up some points, and also I'm going to bring up some of my own ideas that hopefully the developers can take into consideration, and if these things were added, I feel they could definitely increase the lifespan of Arsenal, and also just bring some refreshing content to the game. So is ROBLOX Arsenal going to die? Well, I don't have the exact answer, but if I could say anything about this, I would say at the rate it's going, not for a while, but I definitely could see it happening in the next however many years. And it's not because Arsenal is a bad game at all. It's a really fun and addicting game, and it has a great repetitive loop that keeps it going. But over the last few months, I have noticed a decrease in the Arsenal player count. It's a slight one. You won't really notice it too much because there are still 30 to 40,000 consecutive players. But I have noticed, and so have the other Arsenal content creators, there has been a slight dip ever since the last Halloween update. Now, I don't know why this is. This could be because the last Halloween update set a pretty high expectation for the future Arsenal updates, and then when we got the winter update, it wasn't as much as the Halloween update, so it didn't really last us as long, and we kind of got bored of it faster. But if you were to ask me or any other content creator, we have all noticed a slight dip in viewers to Arsenal-related content. Now, I don't know if this is because Arsenal is getting boring for a lot of people, or a lot of people are just busy with school and other IRL related things. I can definitely understand people if they are getting bored of Arsenal. Every single time there's a new Arsenal update, we usually don't get anything completely new. The formula is pretty much the same, and there's not really any new content or anything completely new to keep Arsenal going and to keep it new and refreshed. Now, again, I don't want to trash Rolv. They're a great development team and they're all really awesome people, but I do want to give some feedback on some things I think that they could possibly see about adding into the game, and I think it'll make a lot of people happy and also keep Arsenal a little bit more refreshing. So I now present to you a list of my ideas that I think will help Arsenal improve over time. So the first thing I think Arsenal could definitely use is in VIP servers, give the VIP server owners more control. VIP server owners, I feel like they should be able to set who they want to be admins in their server. Those admins can get a little control panel as well. The owners should be able to have their own purple team, and they could change the color of their purple team. And I believe there could overall be some more VIP server commands. There could be some fun ones and funny ones, like maybe flying or killing everybody in the server at once or something like that, but also some more constructive ones, like being able to choose what weapons people start with, being able to choose the weapon cycle, and also saving presets so you always have that weapon cycle if you want to use it again, and also being able to ban weapons from the weapon rotation. Also maybe even setting a kill limit so you could maybe end the game at 15 kills instead of 30, or setting the time limit of the game and stuff like this. Overall, I think some more VIP server controls like this would be a lot better for people, especially for 1v1s and for tournaments, and I think it would encourage people to buy VIP servers because there would be more to do with them, and it'd be a lot more fun to play around with. It'd also be great for people like me, content creators, because there'd be so many video ideas we could do with just more VIP controls alone. The next thing I want to bring up is the possibility of competitive-only servers. I've brought this up in the past a couple of different times in videos, and I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but I would love to see it if it's possible. What I'm thinking is competitive-only servers. Below the play button on the main menu, there'd be a button here that says competitive-only servers. You click this, and you go into a new game that's pretty much exactly like Arsenal, and then the only two game modes you would actually get are competitive and headshots only. I think this would be a lot of fun, and then I feel like if they did add competitive-only servers, this could be a great way to start adding in stats into the game. So if you play on competitive only servers, there's a button on the menu somewhere that says like career or statistics or something, and in here you could track your kills, your wins, your deaths, your headshots, so people that play competitive only servers can have a little bit more knowledge over how good they're doing in games. They could see maybe their KD, they could see how well they're doing, and then compare with other people. Because there's a big competitive scene in Arsenal, even though it's not the biggest competitive game, there's still a lot of people that want to make it more competitive, and I feel like adding competitive only servers like this would bring a lot of joy to those competitive players. So having like a dedicated mode to this, and also a way to track stats and things like that would be perfect. The next thing I want to bring up is adding more game modes into Arsenal. Now, a lot of people don't like to vote other game modes in Arsenal, so I feel like there should be some new game modes to make the game a little bit more refreshing, and, you know, game modes that'd be fun that people actually want to vote, instead of just sticking to standard and competitive all the time. Some game modes I would like to bring up are more team-based game modes, like Capture the Flag and Domination, and how I think these could work is that you play the game like normal Arsenal. When you get a kill, you swap weapons, but there's that team-based aspect to it. So you have to run across the map, capture the enemy team's flag, bring it back to your base, and when you score a capture, you get a point and you go up on the leaderboard, and then the team with the most captures would win the game. I think that'd be really cool, just some more team-based modes, or just some more modes, if Rolf can think of any, that'll make the game a little bit more fun and refreshing. Even though Arsenal is really not a team-based game, I feel like seeing some team-based modes would be a lot of fun. Maybe there could also be some exclusive VIP server modes where you could play soccer, you could play basketball, or something fun and silly like that. There's so much they could do with game modes, and it could bring a whole new aspect to Arsenal and introduce some teamwork into the game. The next thing I want to bring up is in Arsenal updates, I want them to start doing more events if possible. There's supposed to be a live event back in the Halloween event. I guess that never really worked, so we never got to see it. I guess it bugged out or something, but if they could do some more live events and get them to work, that would be awesome. People were really hyped when the Halloween live event was coming out. Also, skin hunts. The cryptid skin hunt back in summer was a lot of fun, and also, even though the monkey skin was nearly impossible to get, that was a lot of fun also, just seeing the community work together and try to figure things out. It was a lot of fun, and I love seeing skin hunts in the game, and it brings the community together, it brings content creators together, and it's just a whole lot of fun to hunt for skins that are really hard to find, and for everyone to pitch in, use their brain, use their knowledge, and to try and figure out these different things. Now, the next thing that I think would be really cool to see in Arsenal is skin trading. I think it'd be pretty basic. You just send someone a trade. If they have a skin that you want, you ask for it, you request it, and then they can request something for you. You can make the trade, whatever. The rarity system on Arsenal isn't the best at the moment, but still there's people that like to collect certain skins to combine for sparkles. So having a basic trading system in the game would be really cool. Sometimes there's new items that come out and I sit there and spend a ton of Robux on just to get one new item because I want to collect all the items in the game. But it'd be cool if I had some extra items that someone wanted and they had that new item that I wanted, and then I would just trade my items for that new item that they have, and it'd be so much easier instead of sitting there buying crates over and over again. I would love to do some like Arsenal skin giveaways, give away some unusual skins and all that sort of stuff. If they had just a basic fun trading system in the game, I think that could be a big thing for Arsenal, seeing people trading and getting some skins or items that they want. Now, the last thing that I think that they could definitely add to Arsenal is a build mode. Now, Piggy has a build mode, and it was pretty awesome to see what people created on Piggy. I even played Piggy just to use the build mode, and I made Arsenal Dizzy and also Arsenal Sandtown. And the build mode on Piggy is a lot of fun, and you could do some really awesome things with it. Now, to add something like this into Arsenal, it would be a little bit more complicated because of how Arsenal actually is and the code in Arsenal. I'm sure it would take a lot more time to add something like a build mode into Arsenal than it took for them to add one into Piggy. But if possible, it could help Arsenal be a little bit more ran off of community content, as this would probably work by buying a VIP server, and in your VIP server you would have a little build mode, and then you could start making maps. And then with this, once you made maps, you'd be able to just invite people to your VIP server to play these maps, and people could make some really awesome and creative things, and it'd make for also a lot of community interaction, as people would want to play each other's maps, and you can make new friends doing this. It'd be really cool to see something like this in Arsenal. Don't know if it'll ever happen or if it'll really be possible for the Arsenal devs to incorporate something like this into the game, but if a build mode came to Arsenal, it could definitely keep Arsenal going for a very long time. Now, to answer the question in the title again, will Arsenal eventually die? At the rate it's going, it won't die for quite some time. There's still a lot of updates being planned by the Rolf devs and a lot of great things to come, I'm sure, and I don't expect Arsenal to go anywhere for a very long time. But I feel like if they do keep up the same formula and only add basic things to updates where we expect the same things to come out every single update, then I definitely see it kind of dropping off over time, as there's not going to be anything really new added to the game. But I definitely think adding some of these things that I have mentioned, or adding just some new features in general, could definitely help keep Arsenal alive and also help it grow even more and become a bigger game than it already is. I want to know what you guys think, so let me know down in the comments below what you would like to see in Arsenal, and if you think that Arsenal is going to die anytime soon. And if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to drop a like on this video and subscribe for some more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So goodbye.